Okay. So we are back. That much light right now. It definitely cut out. 6:54. It had cut out as I was asking. Okay. Source, most high, higher self to guide my mind, my heart, my emotions. So that way I don't feel as though I have to take anybody head off their shoulders, figuratively speaking. You know what I'm saying? So here we are. And as I was verbalizing that, the chat disconnected. It said, wait a minute till we reconnect you. And got into the messages already. Didn't realize it wasn't, not that I didn't realize, 111 already. Y'all wasn't able to see it, but we're back. So as I was shuffling through the deck, heartache and loss came through, which is the Three of Swords, victory and success thereafter. And the first card out is deception and envy, 7. And it was stand your ground at the bottom of your deck, another 7 card, 7 of Wands card. Then sacral chakra with throat chakra came out together with foundations and achievements, 4 of Wands, Venus, and Aries. Here goes another 7. And in saying 7, the word Sheba came through, which has to do with an oath, fulfillment, completion, foundations, and achievements. You made an oath before you came into this realm that you were going to complete whatever it was that your soul came to do, so that way you can experience the life that comes through that completion. Not so much building a legacy to not enjoy it, because you see that quite often. And all praise is due to those in connection to the Most High that have paved the path for those of us, and for some of you, you were yourself in that past that paved this path right now that you're in to experience a legacy that you built ages ago. Because your ancestors dwell within you, don't they? As they do, not don't they, as they do. You feel me? So you have this ability to express what you feel from that state of creation, the throat chakra. The lesson to be able to do so was deception and envy. You see how this is coming through very strongly right now, which is a mix of, it's the gold with this, it's given the gold, but sacral chakra energy, and the root chakra, red and orange and yellow. But these are the chakras that stand as the root heart chakra. Now, this is the 7 of Swords card, Moon in Aquarius. Moon in Aquarius energy would speak about the subconscious mind when it comes to connecting with the world logically, that is not easily explained with words. But through this experience, you have been able to do so. The reason why it would make it a challenge to express a reality when otherworldly experience with words is because of fear, or what someone would have to say about the way you express yourself. But it has come to a point where you have had experienced so much deception and envy, which are legit illnesses of the spirit, And through this experience, you found a way to go within that subconscious state, the moon, to say, I know who I am, Aquarius. I am Aries. And with that, you began to regain your value. You began to regain your voice. Throat chakra also connects to Taurus energy. This is only going to become more intense now. Beautifully speaking, Taurus polar opposite energy is Scorpio, which speaks about the intensity of sharing your resources and intense emotions, energy and motion that creates material resources. So as you elevate into this experience of the God and Goddess energy, whatever it is you want to consider, calling yourself in connection to your higher self as the creator. You want to be mindful of those who you may still be connected to, who say they don't have time for this, they don't have time for that. Time is something you create. Same way they created watches, clocks, calendars, this, that, whatever. It's created. That's why it's an illusion. It's an art. The true God and Goddess within their heart space knows you can create whatever it is that you want, including time. You can get stuck in that construct too. It's a very thin line also between survival mode and thrive mode. Very thin. So much so it can be, for some, interchangeable. Anything else? I mean, 725. This is the first decan of Leo energy, Saturn and Leo. Speaking of restrictions, challenges, obstacles, in order to experience true love, Leo, in order to experience, taking a risk, experiencing the renewal in source knowledge, taking that risk. What does it mean for you to move in a way that truly connects to knowing whatever is being said in these biblical texts is not about things outside of you, but more so things inside of you? And that these experiences that you have been going through as it relates to deception and envy were the perfect ingredients to awaken that side of you. Foundations and achievements, Venus in Aries. Four of Wands speaks of divine unions, marriage, commitment, solid foundations when it comes to passion, solid foundations when it comes to yourself, solid foundations when it comes to passions you're experiencing outside of yourself because of the solid foundation you have for the passion for yourself. Anything else? Okay. Unexpected changes, flips of the scripts. Okay, I'm seeing a whole bunch of scripts, literally, figuratively doing somersaults, cartwheels, backflips, splits, all type of shit. Speaking of seeing, see that water right there splitting. Anyway, Six of Pentacles, material and spiritual prosperity man will experience. Six, the number of man, as above, so below. Earth, water, air, fire, as above, so below. Six of Pentacles. This is the moon, or it could be Venus, in Taurus, coming up under deception and envy. There's quite a distance in between these two, though. The order is as far as 6 to 7 this way that I can see it. There you go. However, huh? This is coming through as an energy lurking or monitoring spirits. Energy coming through, watching to see what your next step is to trip you up. However, you way ahead of that though. Hematite could be of significance, significance, sense. I just heard, mind your own business. In terms of somebody saying that don't make sense, but they wasn't minding their business. Anyway, listen. New beginnings. I'm talking the new. What's under this? Victory and success. Yeah. Let me see what is this together for the sacral and the throat chakra before I dive deeper into that 6 of Pentacles. The moon is speaking about the subconscious mind again, right? So 2 moon cards right up under each other. Taurus and Aquarius. Now we got Saturn and Pisces for sacral and the throat chakra. Walking away from those situations that no longer serve you, but really left a strong impression on you, so much so that you weren't even able to express your feelings. But again, you came back into this realm to experience that because you knew before you got here that that specific situation was going to get you to your higher self. Sacrifice or the hangman. This was going to help you to be that lotus flower, for you to rise up from the mud by cleansing yourself. See that? Both of them with prayer hands. Masculine, feminine energy. The mud and the beach. I'm smelling a lake. What is the 6 of Pentacles seeing here? What are you seeing here? Collective energy, higher self. Take what resonates, all right? What is the 6 of Pentacles? 4 of Swords, Jupiter and Libra. What's this? 10 of Cups in reverse. Literally that then. Resting from situations that were not fulfilling as it relates to love. Literally that. Because once you emotionally withdraw, which means retrieving your power back from the situation, you'll be able to go to the 9 of Cups, which is Jupiter and Pisces. But this is an expansion of your belief. And again, what you believe has a lot to do with what you know. So if there are things that you are ignoring and it's right in front of your face, And for some, I'm getting that this is a deception towards the self. Again, be patient with yourself in the sense of the word itself is this patience, what you do while you wait. But in this sense, more so, don't blame yourself for if you were that person that was in something longer than you had to be. It's time for you to flip that script and show yourself how much you were able to withstand and stayed in the situation for so long, and that same amount of strength and courage you had to stay in a situation that no longer served you. There is an equivalent energy when it comes to the higher version of it, as far as you experiencing joy and abundance of that magnitude. You see how much it hurt? If you change your perspective as to, I had the strength to actually stay in this for this long, I have the strength to get up on out of there too. It's very easy. Now I'm seeing that Eight of Swords card in this deck, where someone is literally in their own cage, sitting there, but no one's guarding the gate. The gate's open. It can be open. It may appear as though it's locked because it's closed, but all the person has to do is get up, flip the script, flip the table, get up. For some of you, that literally means get up and walk. Okay, at least 3 times out of the 7 days of every cycle. Okay, of that cycle. So that way you can start to merge the right and the left side of your brain at least 15 minutes. Go for a walk. So the tissue in between the right and the left hemisphere of your brain can now begin to become one, which is going to help you to remember more of who you are and what you came here for. And looking right up under that is rejoicing, celebration, and fertility. 1233, that's 333, 1711 on the timer. And the card right up under that is a star card. Get out of this. We're not even going to talk about what this card is called, because we're not here for that. But you know what you know, handle it. There goes, this is it. This is literally the 7 of Swords together. Bring light to the shadow. Your star point is, your moment of clarity is in the shadow. As wild as that sounds, your moment of clarity is in the shadows, in the dark. You want to see the light, you got to go in the dark. To see the light, you have to go in the dark. Some of you probably need to do that too. Not even need to. A suggestion. 15 minutes of that. Get into a space in your home where it's completely dark. You can't see nothing around. Well, as long as you want to. But yeah, yeah. Judgment. Decisions. 20 being made. And then there goes the 7 of Swords again. Coño. 7 of Swords again. Dropping 2, taking 5. This reminds me of the previous message where you're receiving to those around you, the quantity may be less than what others are receiving, but the quality is something that they can't handle. This image here is showing somebody walking away with 5 swords. And this cat, speaking of going into the dark to see the light, this is coming through as the collective here. And this is coming through as the deception and envy around you, the miscommunication, the battles, misplacement of authority also. But here with these two of swords on the ground, what I'm getting is these two swords are much heavier than 5, 10, 15 swords. Someone may have felt as though that they were taking something away from you and that you were losing out on something, but what they actually did was help you with your situation, however that may be. For some of you, this can even come across as a situation that you wanted, but thought you needed, but didn't receive because it wasn't what you deserved at the point that you're in your life right now. 720. Whew, shit. There goes 10 of swords. So, okay, that just happened just now. I wasn't going. I didn't want to laugh. See, that could be what somebody's experiencing, where somebody may want to make you appear as you ain't shit. But it's funny to you at this point. But this exact thing used to hurt before. But now it's funny. And you didn't want to laugh, or the energy was as though not wanting to laugh, just to see how far this would go. Just to see how far it would go. I really want to see how far you going to take this theory that you're conjuring up in whatever that is that you got going on. I want to see how far he's going to take this. Moving along. There go the 5 of swords. Because at some point they're going to have to surrender once they realize, oh, it was me this entire time. Swords is still there. Is a release of a lot of heat. I mean, 10 of Cups in reverse coming up after the 4 of Swords. Might as well go to this because he can't come back. Yeah, that's a goner. For real, for real. That's 12 swords. And you have the Hangman here, number 12, rejoice and celebrate. This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. Just to see how far they're going to take it. So you know what? This energy right here is where you have come to the point of your life where you have risen from all the gunk and the muck in your life. That it might even come to a point where you actually look forward to somebody possibly attempting to trigger you. That's when shit get real funny. I'm not even gonna hold you. Where you start testing yourself. Because in this 7 of swords, this energy is taking those 5 swords that I said they feel as though that they're taking something away or adding more to you to cause more grief or burden, but in reality, that's actually helping you heal. As this person that won this here battle, it's probably just this one last little battle, before you recognize if it's not a war, it ain't got nothing to do with me. And even if that, because at this point, the way the natural order of things is coming through, if you're not at war within yourself, there isn't anything outside of you for you to fight. You see? Same energy right here with the 4 swords in their hand. You see that throat chakra coming through with that essence of the root and the sacral here. There's a lot that you were seeing in another realm that you weren't able to express with words, but now they're showing themselves. It's showing itself through experiences or pictures, motion pictures, people around you, situations around you. Now you're able to really see what's what. What's this? Fair enough. The Magician. 10 of Wands. 9 of Swords. I'm telling you. Somebody thought this we said that. Putting more on you and thinking it was going to be an issue. But in reality, it helped. There go the Magician again. It helped you to, there go the 4 of Wands. It helped you to build your foundation. A solid foundation. 727. That's the overcoming energy of the subconscious. 7 and 7 outside the 2. High Priestess energy. Overcoming from the 1st house to the 12th house. That light body's on fire. The Chariot. You took reins of the Chariot. As above, so below. 6. Right there. You got 5 here 3 times. 5, 5, 5. There go that change. With the Queen of Swords. Saying it's time to really look at these situations and grow through the confrontation. That's what Libra, 7th house, is all about. Also, okay, this Queen of Swords right now is really giving this Kali energy. It's really giving Archangel Michael energy, or Michaela energy. It's a Michaela, Michelle energy. The feminine energy of Michael. The true energy. Not that false shit. They can't let go of anything. Still want to be complaining about shit. Why is this happening? This right here, it's a person that looks at themselves in the mirror, sees their reflection, and says, hold up. I see who I am. Venus and Aries. Right here. I see who I am, what my value is, because this Queen of Swords is ruled by Venus. This is a Libra card. And expressing that within themselves, the Magician, Mercury energy, while also receiving messages of clarity in order to get to this space of the Queen of Wands. Because after that Queen of Swords, you're looking at the Queen of Wands in terms of earth, water, air, and then fire, as you're rising up through the elements and becoming the Emperor, Empress, God, Goddess, High Priest, High Priestess energy. That's your Holy Trinity right there. God, Goddess, High Priest, High Priestess, Emperor, Empress. This Queen of Swords is saying, use the magic of your words to build that solid foundation. Again, that number 7 is coming through here strongly as foundations and achievements in this deck. was at the bottom of the deck when sacral and throat chakra came through. Some of you are speaking a lot into existence, so just keep that in mind, okay? You're speaking a lot into existence. See, here we go. That right there, this is the number 19, which is also a number of karma in terms of lesson. The lesson of the masculine, 1, and the feminine, 9, to come together as one. Once you reach that state, you know that saying that you hear when once a person becomes wise, there's a lot less that they say, because they know that everything they say is going to come to fruition, even what they don't say out loud, especially with that Queen of Swords energy coming through there. This is anything that you say up here, especially here. That's the number one universal law. The universe is mental. Because anything you say out your mouth, somewhere along the line, along your journey called life, that was already there. This is a coincidence. So this is that energy of one protecting oneself with their words. You have the candles, you got the incense, but this right here, this right here, I know this very well. Because your heart chakra is open. And when that heart chakra is wide open, you are connected to Isis, Hathor, Amit, Kali, all those divine goddesses, those energies that flow through everyone, but it can create chaos within your own body if you're not aware of it, or you are afraid of it, or you shouldn't be doing it, you shouldn't be doing that, and you shouldn't be watching fucking tarot or having this and having. This energy right here observes. That's some strong Psalm 91 energy. Many will fall around you, but nothing will harm you. Not verbatim, but you get the point. It was just 32. So, $7:33. So let me just do what I was about to do. Then let me take this up. So some of you are at that point. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. In terms of, you think it will happen. You will create it. Just by thinking it, Jupiter's about to go into Gemini. Oh. Oh. Yep. You know that saying, thoughts become things. Pay attention to how your mind is operating right now. Your thoughts. You think of something, either it shows up or an answer to it shows up. It's not even taking a day for that to happen. It's just, I'm talking to you, and then the next word I'm saying, which was the next word I'm saying, shows up the next word I'm saying on something else, or somebody says it. Yeah, the Magician was at the bottom of the deck. 3 of Cups. You've gone through a lot. You sacrificed a lot. 3 of Cups, 3 of Cups. Whatever this is of the past, will be coming with you. And then the chariot, I tell you, the chariot's on quiet because that's right under this Three of Cups. That was under this magician. Let's see. Prosperity begins. Hey. So it is. We have foundations and achievement card. This is where we started. So this is where you started. I've been channeling that energy for a while now, where there was a point of your life where you were destined to be, and it created this downward spiral. But it was perfect for you to go to the depths of your subconscious, that Pluto energy, especially the house that it's in when it comes to your natal chart. It was the perfect catalyst to allow yourself to go to the depths, to handle whatever was there that kept you in a repetitious cycle. Either you or past generations, Eight of Wands. Something about that. Let's go into that then. The Emperor. Wow. Speaking of regaining your power. He's sitting on his throne. But in regards to that spiritual warrior, you see that darkness there. Yeah, he got that robe on up there, but them steel boots. So your steps moving forward are highly protected. Your steps moving forward are highly protected. Ace of Pentacles. Prosperity begins twice. Now they're showing me the infinity symbol, because that's very similar to where that point was. Ten of Wands. Going places that's 18. That's the moon, the subconscious, the depths. Things that were hidden, the occult. Now, you went above and beyond, under and over, to receive some specific communication, and it's coming to you much faster than you think. Or there's certain downloads, whoever you are, that you're receiving at this time, that's really helping you to clear out whatever perceptions you've had in regards to that junk DNA is a thing, when that junk is not even junk. It's a lot of information, and that information, you're processing that, and at the rate that you're processing it is causing miraculous things to happen within your body or people around you. Slow down and pay attention to, let's say a person may have been going through something and they just met you. Let's give it a little bit more substance. Someone just met you, let's say a place of work, and it's been 3 weeks, right? And for the first 7 days, it's been 3 cycles. For the first 7 days of that cycle, that first cycle, this person has been complaining about this, complaining about that. But it comes to a point within that third cycle, after 14 days, you start to see this shift. But what I'm picking up from this is you could be a projector. You're able to, as far as human design, even a manifesting generator too. Anyone, actually, now they're saying manifester, the pioneer. You have a way of recreating things around you. Okay, manifesting generator. You tend to go to different places. You may not, okay, it's the energy of going to different places, but not finishing what you started. You're not supposed to finish what you started. You're only supposed to be there for this prime example that I'm giving you, that when someone gets around you, they're able to shift their reality because there's a certain type of circuit that you're connected to that recalibrates them. Okay. Shit. Saturn and Sagittarius. Obstacles and challenges when it comes to exploring your higher mind. You really have to trust what you know, what you believe. With this Eight of Wands and information that comes to you, because a lot of information is going to come to you. But you would have to really open that mind's eye, connect to the opening of the mind's eye. I see is the pineal gland. And the opening of it will be the connection the pineal has to the pituitary, is you seeing and knowing, the knowing also connecting with the pituitary receiving. Because in order for you to receive it, you have to know it. To know it, you have to receive it, you have to know it. To know it, you have to receive it. And with Saturn can take you through, quite the lesson of the dark and the light. You got Mercury in Sag and Saturn in Sag right here. And we have the full moon in Sagittarius coming up. So something is definitely coming. Look at that, the Wheel of Fortune this entire time. Karma, Dharma, fate, destiny. This wheel is now spinning because of your efforts. All paths lead home, but not all paths are the same. So your steps are protected. Thank you, Source. So when it comes to all paths lead home, there were certain paths that you were taking. That Wheel of Fortune was in reversal. The wheel wasn't moving, or you going forward wasn't happening because your steps are protected. There's certain things you weren't going to receive until you were placed in the position to be able to receive it and nurture it. Seven of Swords was sitting there peeping through. Something about your gifts here. Let's go to the Mystic Martians. What about their gifts? Earth, water, in that order. Earth, water. $744, the Lion. As above, so below. And these are both the positions of below. Now, This will have to do with the lower chakras as well. The root, the sacral, something about your gifts. Some of you are root workers. A root worker. Or you have someone here has an ability to use roots. Well, just by touching nature, you receive a lot of messages.